This is more of an update video rather than a separate review like I did a few weeks after I got my laptop. And Mac and Linux fans, if you start to flame me, and Vista haters as well, fuck you both. And I'm gonna block you and delete you if you even leave one comment, regardless of who you are. FYI to anybody I know on Skype. Yes, so Windows Vista is an okay operating system. It's not like it was when it first released after 2000. I mean, when it first released in 2007 or 6. It's okay. I mean, I don't get too many not responding errors anymore. The only time I really get them is when I'm using Internet Explorer 8, which I really want to get rid of, but I know I can't really uninstall it from the system. So I'm using Google Chrome from now on, unless there's a new browser out there that everybody says it's quicker and faster. No, I'm not going to use Firefox. So yes, I pretty much use my laptop plus Vista as my main operating system for video making, gaming here and there, emulation, and schoolwork. You know, the usual stuff that everybody else does. Plus, I use it as my main communications place. Like, I use Skype on it all the time. I'm always signed into Windows Live Messenger, that stuff. The only times I got the blue screen of death was truly my first time when I was doing a factory reset. My very first time when my motion eye, the keyboard, and the mouse wasn't working. That's in during the factory reset. It gave me a BSOD, but I got over that. It was nothing too big. And my second BSOD, to be truthful, was with Windows 7 Beta. I think I installed an update for the Intel chipset or something. There was an update about the Intel chipset. Once I installed it, I think it gave me a BSOD because it might have not worked out the way it should have. And my third BSOD was like a month or two ago. So I am plugging in the iToy, what I'm using right now, while running a few programs in the background. I think Skype, uh, MSN as usual, and my Movie Maker at the same time, which my Movie Maker is basically I plugged in the iToy while my Movie Maker was running, and bam, BSOD. It was probably because it couldn't handle it, and so it shut down because it didn't want to damage anything. So yeah, I that was partially my fault on the BSODs. Not truly Vista's fault, but it's my fault. Well, that first time, it might have been Vista's fault, but the other two times with downloading the update, which wasn't required for my Intel, or me plugging in the iToy, yeah, those were my fault. So don't blame Vista for that. It's my fault. Yeah, so I think Vista, I know what you're going to say, Vista haters, so fuck you. I think Vista is good in a way. I mean, every uh, even though netbooks mostly use XP, everybody's upgraded to Vista now, aside from schools and workplaces. Yeah, they're basically forcing you to, since they're releasing Windows 7 in October. Yes, that might be a confirmed date. I read it somewhere. Yeah, it's in closing. Vista is basically okay. It's just not the stablest operating system around. Yes, there's Mac. Yes, there's Linux. Yes, there's React. Yes, I said React. If you don't want, if you don't know what React is, the short description is it's Windows plus Linux. That's all I can say because it's got the several desktop features. It can run Windows programs. I'm not gonna give you a link for that. Just search it up on Google because I really don't have the time. So yes, in closing, this is the final time I'm gonna say this. Vista is an okay operating system. I personally think it's good. Fuck you, Vista hater, Macs and Linux is out there. Yeah, it's an okay operating system. So yeah, I'll leave you at that. See you later. One other thing I left out, the arrow effects of Windows Vista and the color scheme of Windows Vista. Now, the arrow effects of Windows Vista aren't as good as Windows 7, and I'm comparing it to that because Windows 7s are kick-ass. I mean, if you have a program open, if you look at the start bar, you can see straight through it. But when you have a program open in Windows Vista, there's nothing there but the color scheme. And now for the color scheme. It's you can't exactly see the colors when you have just your desktop open, but if you have a program open, you can see the colors like straight through there. Like you noticed in my videos that I have got a red color scheme when I have a program open. Yeah, that's because it stands out than any other color. Green, I know that stands out, and I know you can mix the colors, but still, they're not as noticeable in Vista. So yeah, see you later.